Welcome back, guys. This is another short impromptu live stream. It's the early morning. I live near a forest, and today is a last prediction for Extreme Rules. This tomorrow, this Sunday, tomorrow. Extreme Rules is around the corner, however, my friends. Is around the corner. Extreme Rules. What happened right now? I give you my prediction, my friends. I'm near my house. Take a look. There is also a river right here. However, it's time to make prediction for Extreme Rules 2020 tomorrow. Give you my last prediction for every match, because now we have an official card with 7 matches, my friends. I am near my house right now. There is also a falls you can see in the background. However, what happened next in Rules tomorrow night? I give you my prediction for every match, my last prediction for every match on Extreme Rules 2020. And we start with maybe the last official match that was last Friday. Was announced last Friday. Speaking of the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship, and for this match we have the Usos versus Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match, but not a normal match, but especially for, yes, Sasha turns heel. I'm agree with you, my friends. Sasha turns heel could be a perfect choice, and maybe the perfect scenario. Sasha turns heel this Sunday, tomorrow, because it's time to Sasha to turn heel. It could be possible, because if Bayley will win against Nikki Cross and Sasha will lose against Asuka because of Bayley, could be a turn face for Sasha, because Bayley is heel. And my prediction for these two matches are, I believe Sasha will lose against Asuka, and Bayley will win against Nikki Cross. This is my prediction for these two matches. Sasha will win. No, Sasha will lose. Asuka retains. Bayley will win. Therefore, Bayley those straps, and not Sasha to belts. And this will be the reason why we start a split between the two girls. However, I'm not finished. I'm back for the first match that I told you earlier in this stream. Speaking of the Tag Team Championship, SmackDown Tag Team Championship, I believe that Cesaro and Nakamura will win the match. Because it's stable, they choose the speculation, and also because it's time, because it's the new feud. And if Cesaro and Nakamura will win, the feud will continue. The story between these two teams will continue. The reason why I think that Cesaro and Nakamura will win tomorrow, because if Cesaro and Nakamura will win, the feud will continue and the story will continue with the Tag Team Championship storyline. Therefore, Cesaro and Nakamura will win, in my opinion. Plus, United States Championship match. MVP versus Apollo Crews. We know that will be Bobby Lashley on ringside, but I don't think that Apollo Crews will lose. It's too earlier. I think the first step to put Bobby Lashley in this title match. And the reason why I think that Apollo Crews retains, maybe by disqualification, whoever retains the championship. MVP lost, but maybe the next challenger will be Bob Lashley, my friends. Plus, the other match, for another prediction, 9-on-9 match, Rey Mysterio versus Seth Rollins. I think it's time. Sasha attacks Bayley. Maybe yes, maybe not. Maybe start the beginning of the feud. In my opinion, we start a beginning for this feud. Bailey versus Sasha, my friends, because I think that Sasha will be a little bit upset when when after the show, when Bailey those straps, and Sasha two belts, because Sasha will lose against Asuka, maybe because some mistake outside by Bailey. The women's title, Ram Kumar, I think Sasha lost against Asuka and Bailey win against Nikki Cross. That's my prediction for these two matchups. However, speaking of the other match on the cards, we have also the WWE Championship, McIntyre versus Dolph Ziggler. Obviously, Ziggler is only a jobber, momentary challenger. Therefore, obviously, I think that Ziggler will not the winner. McIntyre retains. Easy prediction to me, because obviously I think sometimes Brock Lesnar will return against McIntyre, maybe for SummerSlam, maybe. And this is the first another prediction that I give you right now for the WWE Championship match right here in this forest where I live right now. Take a look at the landscape behind me. I'm near my house, my friends. I live near a forest. However, back to prediction. Plus, speaking of the no fan club, I think no. I think it's time to Rey Mysterio to have a payback, because Rey lost and I lost too much. If Rey will lose, it's a bad problem for this guy. That's what I think. No, I think Seth Rollins will lose. Rey versus Rollins is interesting, Ram Kumar. I agree with you, my friend. It's interesting because it's also to understand what happened for this stipulation, because it's very horror stipulation. Speaking of order, Wyatt's one match, Bray Wyatt versus Strowman non-title match. I believe that Strowman, my opinion, I don't think he will win. Maybe he will lose because of an appearance by The Fiend. And maybe on SummerSlam will be a title match, The Fiend versus Strowman. Could be possible. Whoever will be appeared by The Fiend, therefore could be possible that Wyatt will win because The Fiend, the match. Other match that I forget right now, we have a 7 match. Tag Team Championship we talk about, the two Women's Championship, Seth versus Rey, WWE Championship, Drew McIntyre versus Ziggler, and I believe that we did another match that I forget right now. Who else is the other match on the card? Apollo versus MVP. I give you my prediction for everything, my friends. Therefore, don't go away, because this tonight on Extreme Rules will be live streaming on this channel. Therefore, my friends, don't go away. See you during the live streaming of Extreme Rules. So long, everybody.